I've just been exploring the option of planning out one of these aprons that seem to be used across a lot of airports to store planes of different sizes. So I thought we'd just do a quick capacity planning test with the flow builder. You can see I've uploaded a 3D GLTF here that is giving me the spacing between the planes as we loop around this system. You may do it like a hexagonal like this. But let's go quickly look at what that actually is. You can see it's a line with an array, and that array has 150-foot spacing between each point. And then each point has an output of a 3D GLTF that is, in this case, an Airbus. So if we were to move this around, you can see obviously it's trying to fit things in. We're trying to plan out the optimal use of this space. But also I could look at, or maybe I want to give myself a few more helpful guidelines based on what the FAA say we need to have from tip to tip. So if I click on this, one of the things I might want to do is just create a new output from the array and grow the size of those points by 75 feet either side. That gives me a nice radius around the centroid of the plane. And then I can say, let's create the output from that as parcel, which is a nice semi-transparent red. And that'll give me this beautiful sort of diameter to see if I have any conflicts. Obviously this one on the corner is a conflict, so if we bring them in like this and stack them up here and then just copy paste, that's probably the simplest way to plan it out in a way that is compliant. And then obviously if we had more space, or if we decide to expand this out, then we could just grab this and expand it out. And I've noticed in some sections they'll like stack them together with the nose coming into these tip to tips. And so if we wanted to do that, we'd just literally pop these down and rotate them. I'm just holding shift on my keyboard to snap the angles. So we'll snap to 180. And we'll drag them in. Now I've got my guidelines set up where this is probably not going to pass the approval, but if it is indeed nose to nose or whatever, we can see that coming in quite nicely there. So let's just bring that back down to 3. That's good. All right, perfect. So then let's add a quick metric. We'll say, all right, let's count the number of planes, which I have on the pin usage. So it's just going to count the number of pins. And we'll give this the name Airbus count. It's unitless because it's just counting. And we've got 11 planes. Perfect.